Hello and welcome to the next Lukozer retro game review video. For this one it is Berzerk Redux. Now a few videos back I did a review of the coin-op of Berzerk and gave it a glowing review, which it deserved. And in the comments, the reviewer Gan's Teeth mentioned this and asked me if I had tried it. Not only had I not tried it, I had never even heard of it. I didn't know such a thing existed. So I went and grabbed it, and consequently here I am. Now this is just the title page. I'm just about to go out there and launch a mortar at that motorcyclist. But before I do, let's get this review done. So we'll press fire, get off here. Now this is, comes on a cartridge image. However, if after watching this review you fancy grabbing this for your own Commodore 64 emulator, I would advise, for this reason, maybe seeing if you can find a disk image, because the cartridge image for some reason doesn't create the score save file properly. There is a file there, but it doesn't give it a whatever you fucking call it, the suffix that tells you what the file type is. So it can't use it, and consequently I get this every time I start the game up. So I'm going to have to skip saving my high scores, which is annoying because I've got close to 10,000 on this. You can bet your fucking life I'm not going to get anything like that during this video. Anyway, so as you can see, this came out in 2010, some 30 years after the arcade original. Now, I highly doubt that there were no conversions of Berzerk on the Commodore 64 back in like 82, 83, 84. So, whether it was an official one or some games that were clearly just blatant Berzerk copies, I'm sure they're out there. Nevertheless, when you see, and more to the point hear, this game running, you can more than forgive them for taking 30 years for this to come along. Not that I'm saying they were working on this for 30 years. I suspect they probably started and finished in 2010, but the job they've done is quite impressive to say the least. So anyway, this was developed by Element 114 software. Incidentally, Element 114 is Florodium. There you go, you've learned something today. Right, now you don't need me to tell you how to play Berzerk. If you do, what the fucking hell are you doing watching this video, or indeed any video on my channel? But if you do need to be told how to play Berzerk, go and watch my review of the coin-op, because I tell you there. Right, so let's get a game underway. Now, in level 1, obviously the robots don't fire, and unlike the arcade original, the yellow robots that don't fire at you appear in the first 3 levels. Now in the arcade original, sometimes you may get 2 levels with these robots that don't fire, but more often than not it's just the 1. But here you are with 3. Now you may have noticed that I do leave quite sharpish when old smiley face Evil Otto appears. That's because of one flaw with this conversion, the only flaw, and that is that Evil Otto quite simply moves, I think, too fast. He shouldn't move as quickly as he does. You go, oh fucking hell, that was too close. So yeah, if he carried on moving at the speed that he does in the arcade original, in the original Coinot, this would be a perfect conversion. But that really is the only flaw, because in every other way this game is graphically spot on. Okay, I'm sure plenty of you will say, well, there's not much in the way of graphics anyway. Fuck it, I was dead no matter what I did then. But I got the bonus because old Evil Otto took out the other robot. Now anyway, as I was saying, yes, so you may say, oh yeah, graphically it's not all that. And alright, yeah, graphically it is quite simple, but I think that's part of the appeal. I think the graphics are fucking great, actually. So we're now into the white robots. They fire a bit faster. In the arcade version, that's all they do is fire a bit faster, but on this version, fuck it, they also move faster. And likewise with all other subsequent robots, they all move faster as well as firing faster. Not bad. Now here we go with the green ones. Fucking hell, so the white ones I only got one level with. Fucker. So graphics are covered, and as I say, they are arcade perfect. And alright, say smiley face Evil Otto moves too quick, and he doesn't have the same colours as he does in the arcade version, but graphically that is fucking, yeah, alright, graphically that's the only issue. Oh you fucker, one robot left. I can't believe I had to get out of level 1 without destroying all of them. That's fucking bollocks. There we go. Now in terms of audio, it is perfect. I mean it is a carbon copy, and you get one fairly decent piece of music on the main menu here, and one really good piece of music prior to the game actually loading, which you heard a small extract from. And you also get a jingle when when it's game over, which is more than you got in the arcade original. Oh fucking hell! There we go. Surely I'm on the red ones now. Yeah. Oh fucking stop running away, you cunt. Oh, I should say chicken fight like a robot. Oh fuck yeah, I've got no chance there. Let's say that is the problem. The Evil Otto just moving too fast. It does, I'm loath to say it spoils it, but yeah, it does spoil it. Fucking hell, what was I doing there? What a fucking useless cunt. Just saying what you're all thinking. So yes, that's graphics and audio covered, and finally the gameplay. It's Berzerk, you know. Gameplay is fantastic, which is more than I can say for that go. That was one of the shittiest goes I've had for a long time, so I'm going to have one more go. How do I score it? Well, I would give it 10 out of 10 if they hadn't made smiley face Evil Otto move so fast. But unfortunately he does move too quickly, and yeah, I don't like the speed he moves. That's the only issue I have with the game. So I'll score this 9.5, and quite simply, if you are a gaming fan, whether it's retro gaming or not, you've got to buy this. It's you cunt. It's as simple as that. You've got to get this game. So 9.5 out of 10. It almost pains me to only score it 9.5 out of 10 because it is a fantastic go. They've almost got it. I had to run. I couldn't fucking get to them in time because the fucking Evil Otto moves too fast. Oh fucking what a bollocks up. In fact, that speech is actually different from the arcade version. They never say kill the chicken. Oh no, I've got to fucking run again. So I thought it'd be the white ones now. Oh fucking what? That was handy. That wasn't. Last life. That was close. Can I get to him before fucking Evil Otto shows up? No. Alright, so I've got as far as the greens. I'm amazed I fucking hell, how the hell did I don't know how the fuck I did that. That's not the furthest I've got. After the greens come the pink robots, and then after the pink it goes to yellow again, but this time the yellow robots fire at you. Right, well there you go, that is Berzerk Redux. A fantastic job. Everything's here from the coin op and a bit more. Quite simply, get this now. So there you go, that brings this video to an end, and we will see you at the next one.